Alright, well. It's been a few days. I feel rusty again. But back in the exile lands. Sir. There we go. I didn't know he was gonna just stand in the NPC there. Amazing. Right, today, just gonna carry on. What level am I? I'm level 37. But you know what? I'm gonna go and see about getting some faction quests. See what I can do. I'm gonna bring the Berserker with me. You know, like, yeah, no, he's not attacking or anything. That's fine. I don't have too much rubbish in my inventory. That's fine. Can I do more healing potions? Hang on, where's my... I do have one, yes. Oh, I forgot. Oh, that's right. See, I got some dragon powder and I got excited because that means I can do explosive arrows. Hello, Tortoise. How are you doing today? But then it turned out I'm not high enough level to do explosive arrows. So that was a bit of a kick at my non-existent testicles. And I can't make any better healing potions just yet. But that's fine. I have my Berserker and we're going out. I feel like I should take my horse, but do I want to take my horse? Oops. How about I empty this, kids? You doing good? Good. I am fine. I have my 2 days off coming up. I mean, I have Nibbler flapping around like she owns the joint. I could be dealing with that. I could deal with not having to deal with that. And, oh, I was going to say hi on YouTube. And say hello, because I know they don't speak English, so I'm doing it in text. But yeah, so I'm off work tomorrow, which is great. As I said, I'd prefer I wasn't getting chewed on by Nibbler. Is he? What's this fella doing? Is he getting bigger and smaller? He's shrinking. That's weird. Go over there, you. It looked like he was shrinking there. But yeah, we're going to go over. And we'll see about getting some quests. See what I can do. Okay, Nibbler is living her best life today. Does it sound like there's a helicopter going around in my room? I've got no idea what her problem is. She's been fine. Yeah, I'm watching. Okay, is this my... Yeah, I upgraded my weapon a little bit. Not that it really makes much difference, because it's an AOC weapon and I have the skill system turned on. Ow. Get off me. No. Mm-mm. Okay, you stick with me, fella. Come on. She was getting all of our attention before, and then I wheeled the budgies into the other room, and she took exception to that. She didn't like it. His slave is realizing he is not comfortable. Well, he better get comfortable. He'll adjust. I think it's very spell adjust. If it isn't, it is how it's going out. Yeah, to be fair to my follower, I'm taking him into a dark forest where there are creatures the likes of which he's never seen. Hang on, we're going this way? Yes, we are. Hello, Juniper. How are you doing today? Hope you're good. Up Nibbler, banging on the microphone arm isn't too annoying. Come on off, you. Get off. Eek. You doing well? Oh, you're at work. Ugh. So as well as you can be while you're at work, eh? Hello there, Flutter. Hope you're having it. Oh, I just chopped that man's head off. Oh my. I'm strong. Yeah, see that? Do you see that? Nibbler, can you not, please? Eek. Oh, here's more. Come on. Look at that, man. I don't even need my follower. Oh, I totally do. I'm not even going to get that twisted. I definitely need my follower. Get off there. Not for these fellas, obviously, because they're just, you know, they're start off Thralls. 2-2. See, I can do that. Fatality.
The bright joy of slaying!
Come on, off there, please. Thank you. Come on. Gimme, gimme. Somebody needs attention. Bugger. It's my fault. Snacks actually said that Nibbler's like a parasite in my brain. The fact that she just gets away with whatever she wants. But she's so small. Get in there. Get in there. Go on. There you go. Nibsy, why'd you hit me? Just let me stream. I haven't streamed for days. So when I'm not streaming, I'm normally too tired just to, like, obviously if I'm not at work, I'm too tired. And I'll be sitting, minding my own business, being abused by a conure. She'll be climbing all over me, just getting away with whatever she wants to get away with. I don't need to go that way, that's the wrong way. I don't think I've ever played this before. And somebody's knocking on my door and I don't care. Got enough going on. Let's go. That auto mod thing is stupid. You're not even allowed to say love. How's love sexual? Okay, so for anybody who's not obviously not watching on Cake, I set it to just like auto mod, right? Because you know, I can't be bothered to be dealing with that kind of stuff. And so Juniper just tried to say that Nibbler loves, like, obviously loves you, and Cake's like, oh no, we're gonna. She can't be saying such things like that. Love's a nice word. Love is not a bloody sexual word. Okay, maybe I'll switch that off. It's a bit much. Yeah, Kick really does have weird kinks. See, you can say kinks, but you're not allowed to say love. Like, what's that all about? How did I join? I joined these. Look at me coming in here with my weapons drawn like I'm going to start some shit. It's such a weird thing. Like, oh, you can say kink, but you can't say love. What? Kick, where are your priorities? Hmm? You definitely said kinks to test it. Come on, off. It's like what I taught us the other day. Oh, perv. I'd said it first, obviously. When we were talking about anime. I forgot what the quest giver is. They only accept the bad words. Yeah, it's so weird. Like, little word like perv. No, you can't be saying that. Love, no. Kinks, go on, crack on. Okay, you're not the quest giver, man. He is up there. Get that, I swear. I'm gonna deafen people, stop it. Yes, you can't say pervert. No. Oh, that. See. Okay, she's. This bird. She's gonna be the death of me. Yeah, no pervert. No pervert, no love. I mean, that's not wrong. It will not allow you to rate pervert or love. But just crack on with the kink business. Like, what? Hey, you.
Yes,
I thought you were
what
downstairs.
can I do
he's not
for
the
you?
quest giver. Bloody Nora. Oh, I should have brought
There
me
is
money.
power in
Damn it, I'm gonna go home and get
knowledge
money.
and wisdom.
Okay, so lady over there is a shop. She doesn't talk to us anymore. I checked this out last time I was here. I should know. Hentai. Well, yeah. If I harass Automod too much, will it ban me? I don't think so. I don't think I've given it that power, but I can't say for certain. Right, where is the quest giver? I'm such a numpty. He's not even in yet. He's in the Stormhold one. Oi, come on. Wait, I'm gonna turn this mic off in a minute if she doesn't stop, because I hate the noise. It knows Japanese. Stop, Nibbler. Okay, I'm really being harassed by the bird. Like, I've done tutorial videos about where you go to get the quest giver, and it's an alliance quest giver, not a faction quest giver, and I'm acting like an absolute noob, hopping around in my place looking for it, because Nibbler's just doing me head in. Nibbler messing with the mic doesn't bother me. It's cute. Oh, it's just the fact that I keep telling her no as well, and move her each time she does it. What's the matter? Hmm? What do you want to say? Is there something you need to say? Hmm? I think this is going to sound very silly at this time of day, considering she hasn't been awake very long. She might want a nap. I swear it's like I haven't had children, but I feel like this is what it's like. Okay. She's gonna chew my iPad cover. It's fine. I need a new one. Nobody cares. Right. Ooh, I'm sure that's more than it used to be last time. Vanguard soldiers, Vanguard archers, Shadarian archers, soldiers, Empires and Rangers. Can I think they're the low level ones. Yeah, I can understand this, brother. It's like Junie singing behind me for food. Oh yeah, it gets me to feed at times. But that's kind of cute. Animal companions are definitely children. Oh, this one, I didn't even, honestly. So, I've had lots and lots of birds. I used to like have a whole lot of budgies and whatnot. Which one can we do? We can do Hanuman's Grotto, can't we? Yeah, we're gonna do that. And only one's ever actually... One was tame when I got him. My dad's uncle was like, oh, I've got these two, they're cockatiels. They have to stay together because, like, you know, they've always lived together. And Stan basically tried to kill Snow. I get up one morning, and I hadn't even had them that long, and he'd attacked him like nobody's business. So I had to split them up. And then Snow was incredibly clingy. If I went into the room, he would scream to be out and stuff. And then, like, I couldn't move for him. And I forgot how much work that was. It wasn't a lot of work. But he was a little, he was a bit randy as well, which I didn't appreciate. He'd be like, oh yeah, and then like he'd give him a little scratch behind the ears, and he thought that meant, like, you know, it was business time. And it's like, no, it's never going to be business time. I'm not a bird. But yeah, we didn't have him for very long, and then obviously there was Budgenstein. And she was only tame after our accident, and she wasn't this much. She wasn't this much work. She used to just chase me to be picked up, and then she would just chill for the rest of the day. We'll take enemy forces. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it.
Out of my sight.
But yeah, Nibbler is, God, she's something. Right, Mr. In here, I don't like talking to this one. If anybody doesn't like rude people, block your ears for a minute.
Your presence is disgusting.
My presence, it's disgusting. Know if anyone said that to me in real life?
Next time, bother someone who doesn't have the power to end your life.
I would do some illegal things. Some illegal, violent things if somebody was that rude to me in real life. Do birds use running wheels like rodents or cats? Nah. No. If they had one, they would just eat it. Well, Nibbler would anyway. She's pressing things, of course. She's trying to put... Okay. There we go. No, I mean, she's got plenty of space to, like, fly around. She's got her toys and everything. She's got a lot of, like, wooden toys. One of them's got all sorts of different textures on, like the little beads and little empty, like, corn husks. That's not what you call them. You know, like the core of a corn on the cob when it's just the core. So she has just those things. Oh, we could maybe go into the... I'm excited. We can maybe go in to the little cave area and talk to the earth magic guy. There we go. She requires your interaction to entertain her. Yeah, basically. If she thinks it's nap time, then that's I have to provide the place for her to nap. Why am I in this animation? That's weird. Why can't I run? Don't I broken? Ah, she's pressed something, hasn't she? Yep, I am trapped in an animation and I may need to restart. Huh? And she's a bugger. I had a work colleague the day, speaking of rude people. He said that a man had asked him for, I've forgotten what it was. And my colleague just didn't have a clue what he meant. Because he said something, and I can't remember the word that he said. And anyway, he takes him over to... He was like, oh, well, it might be over here. And he was like, you work here, and you don't even know where it is. I went, oh my god, if he had have said that to me? No way. Like, how can you work here and you don't even know where something is? First of all, there are so many different products in that shop. Like, there's so many different products in most shops. But we work on like a part that's like a fifth of the shop, basically. It's like, oh yeah, I just know where everything is. You have to tuck her in. That's adorable. Yeah, she needs, if it's nap time, she's just like, she'll either sit on my knee and fall asleep, or she'll nest in my hand and fall asleep. She's an adorable little shit, really. I'm gonna see if I can. It's not looking too dark in here. I should be fine. I don't have any fancy torches or anything yet. People come to the library and expect us to memorize where everything is. When they see that shit, I want to slap them. Can I just approve? Let me see. Oh, apparently it's it's Black and Juniper's stuff for like bullying. Can I not? Let me see. Mod actions. Can I? Oh my god, I can't be having that. Like, you're gonna fight Automod. You should. Somebody needs to fight it. This is ridiculous. I need to fix this. People need to be able to like say things. It's gonna be a little bit quiet while I hop over to Kick and try and tell it to like not do something like that. There's no even like just say approve like messages from this user, which is very silly. Because I would easily just do that and be like, oh, no. No, you're not causing trouble. The mod's causing trouble during a pub. Can't be having this. Maybe it's because it's a slap. It shouldn't matter. Like, that's not even. How is that bullying? It's really not. It's not. It's not. It's stupid. No, it's not that. It said it was for bullying. Like, that's very. I don't know how to get rid of auto mod. Hell, I will do. I will sort it out afterwards because, yeah, we don't need that. It's very silly. Somebody tradition. Ah. It's just very silly. Yeah, I'll work it out afterwards because I can't be having people not being able to say like, you know, things like that. I thought it was gonna be. Oh, hang on, it's a bit dark. I thought it was just gonna not let people say disgusting things. I don't really mind swearing, obviously, and I don't say it as bullying. Yeah, Automod is just really just having Juniper's life today for no reason.
Waste my time, and you'll waste your life.
Collect a fragment of power? Do I have one of those yet? Anyone's a topaz.
Power's something you'll never have.
Ooh, these people are rude. Yeah, I guess it doesn't have adjustments at the purple app. It's definitely, it'll be a set and I can just see about sorting out. Did I already do? Did I already talk to the person? So I found that one. Fair magic. Earth magic, yes. So I've got those for him, but he's not the earth magic person. The earth magic is up in the Highlands and the Harpy Caves. I don't mind going there, actually. We might go there. But I'm definitely going to go along to Hanuman's Grotto because that's nearby. I got asked for, it's okay everyone, I'm just helping Marie troubleshoot her streaming stuff. That's what it is. I had a customer ask me yesterday, alright, anybody who can guess what this person wanted, you're going to get some, I don't know, some brownie points. They asked me for curry sand. He said curry sand. I looked at him like he just, you know, landed from Mars and was like, curry sand? And he said yes. And then I repeated it again and said curry sand. And he still said yes. It's not what he wanted, but if anybody can guess what he actually wanted, you get brownie points. Because I was expected to guess until he showed me the message that someone had sent him, telling him what to get. Well, I'm gonna need that. Well, I was gonna try and take a shortcut through here. I shouldn't because it's dangerous business. But yeah. So if you're in a shop and you hear somebody say they want curry sand, what would you think they actually wanted? I figure it's a mispronunciation, but I can't think of what they're butchering. Tortoise is guessing croissant. Oh, it was definitely a mispronunciation. Definitely. Are we there? Juniper, it is a croissant. That is what the man wanted. I have never had anybody ever pronounce it like that. He's asking me, I said though curry sand 3 times to him, and like twice he said it back to me, and on the 3rd time I think he just thought I was like, I think he just thought I was thick maybe. Ugh. And so he showed us the message. Somebody sent him a message about things that like to get. And it was an 8-pack of croissants. And when he showed it, I was like, croissant? Okay. And so I took him over to where they were, and I was not happy. But yeah. I've had all sorts. I've had wet eggs potatoes. Now, I think I've spoke about the wet eggs before. I mean, the curry sand thing happened yesterday, and a member of staff was still laughing about it today. She was like, I can't get over that. And her French is weird and all, but that is just special. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, when you say the word, it's definitely not spelled how it's pronounced, which is fine. But you know what it doesn't spell? It doesn't spell curry sand. Well, I don't even know if I can do this. I'm just gonna try it. Yeah. You tell him off, you Scottish berserker. I mean, there's loads of stuff, like, I know someone who, instead of saying brioche for brioche buns, says brochet. My sister called ciabattas a ciabatta, She doesn't now. I don't have the required item. Do I need to cut him open for his heart? Give me it. Oh, and I might need this if we're gonna go somewhere cold. Yeah, we hear and see and do all sorts. It was curry sand eagles croissant. Apparently so, yeah. I had somebody ask me for lamb juice. Well, I thought she was asking me for lamb juice once. And I went, lamb juice? And she said yes. And I was like, no, we don't do that. I thought like maybe she meant like some kind of lamb stock, you know, or whatever. I was like, oh no, we still don't do that. No, she wanted lime juice. And she said, but you know what she said it was for? It was for putting in drinks. Because I said, what, lamb juice? And she went, yeah. And I was like, no. And she's like, hey, you can put it in drinks? And I'm like, no, you cannot. Why would you put lime juice in drinks? I've been struggling with remembering the correct way to say, what is that? I don't even know what that word is, Juniper. Is it English? But we did well first quest. Woo! Lamb juice and ham juice. Yeah, it was like lime juice. Lamb juice. But what gets me is when I say it to them, like to be fair, with my accent, okay, I can understand. Like I butcher the English language. But when I'm saying it to you and it's not what you want, like it's not what you want, you really need to like say no. I'm not asking you for lime juice, you idiot. I'm asking for lime juice. It's a group of islands. Archipelago? No. I'm useless at geography, unfortunately. I didn't know much about anything outside of my immediate area. It's weird though, because at school, when we did geography, we didn't do... Oh, it's one of them deers. Get back. We didn't actually talk about places and things. It was silly. It was like telling us about volcanoes and earthquakes. Not even the countries that the volcanoes and stuff are from, which is very sad. Because if you're going to tell us about a volcano, like tell me about the country and the volcano. I would say like I would have expected volcanoes and stuff to be like sciencey. Ah! Yeah, go on. This is gonna happen every time I come through here, so get used to it. You know the word from MMOs predominantly. Ah. It's one of those kinds of words. He's not really leveling up much. I think he's stuck at level 5. Well, he's not going to be stuck at level 5 actually. I'll keep an eye. What we're looking at here. 36122. Okay. Your back connection was being silly. Ah, technology, man. Let's put them away and step in. This is my first daily of the playthrough. I picked the easiest one, obviously. definitely feels like putting lead paint on some of the walls in these libraries. Signal just goes to shit at times. Oh. I think where I work, it's not too great either. It's normally like the phone signal wise, you'll get customers that come in, and for some reason, like 50% of people shop while they're on their phone. So they just walk around, not looking where they're going, not knowing what they're looking at, and too busy talking to somebody on their phone, and then they'll lose signal, and then it's like, can you hear us? Can you hear us? And it's like, the signal's crap in here, they're not going to be able to hear you. Get out! But yeah, we have terrible phone signal. But the place does like
Out
free
of my
Wi-Fi,
sight.
so people can just use that. We don't even have any libraries around here anymore. There used to be quite a few in the area, but there aren't any now. It's a shame. I like books. Come on, you, get off there. I used to like getting books from the library when I was a kid. You're using City's Wi-Fi, and it's not any better than having low signal, but it's better than nothing. Oh, that's a shame. They should get that fixed. Like, do you not? Oh, even if I was gonna say, you're not one of those the libraries that have like PCs and stuff. But even if you do, though, it'd probably be cable, not using the Wi-Fi. I would not go to a library nowadays if I didn't work in one. We have PCs. The city is cheap. I was gonna say it's probably Ethernet anyway. Even if you do. Oh, there's a
Gods
book.
curse this sandstorm.
Oh, it's one of those
We were
ones.
forced to take refuge before the wind scoured the skin from our faces. There is
It's gonna
something in
talk
the
for
storm.
about 5-10 minutes.
Beasts. We hear the skittering of their paws outside the ruins, and their howls mingled with the screaming winds. The men are scared. I've put them to work crafting rudimentary weapons and torches from the loose stones and rough plants that dot this place. I've yet to meet a beast that liked fire, or the bite of the axe.
No, he didn't talk for too long. Nice. Yeah, I still. The only reason like I don't go to one, well, there because there aren't any around. But if there were, I don't really have time for reading anymore. I know I'm an adult, so I can. Even though I wasn't talking like an adult there. Oh my god, I'm an adult now, so if I want a book, I can just buy it. And you can get them cheap these days. We didn't really have like wasn't getting anything from eBay on out when I was a kid. So you'd have to go to the bookshop to buy the books, which were expensive. Oh, he's getting XP. It's just not a lot. Yeah, for nets. They also block sites. As they should. They should be blocking sites. See, I either never have time to read or my brain has other stuff going on. Yeah, that's always an issue. I used to read a lot, and then I was having the age-old brain being depressed about nothing, nonsense, and then I didn't have like the attention span to read. Because it was like, well, no, let's do something else. Let's do something else. My brain's like, kind of sit still. But when I can read, though, I really do enjoy it. Well. Oh, it's just a normal gorilla. It wasn't supposed to be a normal gorilla. Oh. You can get yetis and stuff from him. And that's what I thought I was going to get, like a big black yeti. Same, all of the above. Yeah, it's such an issue. But I was going to reread, yeah, I got a vanilla gorilla. expecting a Yeti. I'm upset. I was going to reread the... Oh, man. Vampire Chronicles. I was thinking of getting back into them because I know the show's coming back, and it's I think Lestat's gonna be on like his Queen of the Damned arc where he's like a musician now. At least that's what they've been showing off in the advertisements. If he isn't, then the show's a big fat liar. But yeah, I was thinking about like starting those books again and the True Blood books. Right, once I get over the water, then I'll start riding the horse. He's just not very fast in the water. What is this?
Know this, slave.
I'm not a slave,
That
but
when
carry
the
on.
kings of lesser races come to pay us homage, they come along the river that winds through the heart of our lands. Their pleasure barges come, laden with tribute of gold and silver and sacrificial flesh to pass
Sacrificial
between the
flesh.
sentinels,
The best
the
kind,
gateway
apparently.
to our kingdom.
Blech.
As they pass into the shadows of the sentinels, the merriment stills. The supplicants tremble. Look upon our works, ye mighty, and
Ye
despair.
mighty. Okay. Alright, alright. Those on my list for eventual. Yeah, I can't remember how far in I got into the Vampire Chronicles, but I was watching like the show, I think it was last year when it was on, which I will say, if you want something that's interview with the vampire, don't do it, don't watch it. If you just wanna like a vampire show, I would recommend it. Ugh! How rude! Why am I all over the place? Go away. That was just so rude. Unnecessary. But yeah, that's gonna be coming back, so I thought maybe I'll see about reading the books before it comes out. I'm not going through that. That's Spider territory. And True Blood, I was thinking about reading because I was rewatching the show. And the books are like better in some ways, not in others. Plus I feel like I've got a better attention span at the minute. I could read to Nibbler, maybe she'd like that. She likes it when I sing to her. So she probably would. Yeah! You did it. Come on, get off. You're chewing things you ought not to be chewing on. Come here. Honestly, she has a smug little smile on her face. I don't know how birds can have smug smiles, but mine can. She's climbing around on things. I'm telling her not to, and then I'm getting like I'm stroking her little head, and she's got this little smug smile going on. Junie also likes when I sing something about that person's voice. Yeah, it was oh, I made a bit off more than I can chew here. I just made up like a little. I changed the words to a song to make it relevant to her. Not that she would know. No! 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 You're not. You're not. You're not. Come on! And she liked it. Get away! Get away! Scoot! Is he okay? Is he down? Oh no! Is he down? No, where's my guy? Where is it? Seriously? He's not down. It's the eyes. Oh, there you are. It is. Okay, you coming over? You coming over? We doing this? These people don't count. I thought they would be done. Oh my god, you're stronger than the others. Yeah, she has like this little cheeky little look. Like, hi. Like, oh no.
Your death will be as meaningless as your life.
Yeah, you heard him. Stop it. I've been rewatching Misfits. Like, over the last week. Because I don't have any of the, like, the streaming sites or anything. Don't have Amazon or Netflix or anything. So if I watch, it'll be on either YouTube or Channel 4. And Misfits is on Channel 4. And I was like, go on then. I'm up to season 3, I think. Where it gets a little bit pants. I can imagine that look, and it's adorable and hilarious. I know John joked about, well, I don't think John was actually joking. He suggested I get like a pet cam. And I said, the problem with that is, she spends most of her time on my face. And at that point, I should probably just get I would just get a face cam. Where I don't really want to do that. But this little bugger, honestly. Yeah, we're talking about you. What's up? Hi? The one where Rudy shows up. Yeah, it is. So he's good. Don't get us wrong. I like his character, and the actor's a good actor. He was in like other British stuff beforehand, and he's a good actor. And from the interviews that you see in that, he looks like an Irish bloke as well. But it's the way it feels like they wanted to keep the show going. But the cast were, like, no, maybe I want to do other stuff. What did you do? How did you do that? Get off. Yeah, you. Like, who do I... So if anyone that hasn't watched it, I'm going to give spoilers. The way they lost the powers at the end of, I think, season 2. So they'd lost their powers, and then they got all that money, which it was a funny premise, and I liked it. Because that bloke was pretending to be Jesus and whatnot, and it was kind of like felt like a Christmas special. It was weird. But Misfits is weird. And then they like rushed Nathan and that woman, the pregnant woman. They just they rushed that storyline. It felt like they were looking for a way to like let him out. Because I think out of most of them, not all of them, but of most of them, he's gone on to do the most stuff. Robert Sheehan. It felt like they were just looking for a way to it felt so rushed and not in his character, but they tried to make it in his character. Because he was impulsive and he did do stupid stuff. But when it came to women, it was just like they were just for sleeping with and not a lot more. And then there's this pregnant one and he's like, oh yeah, I want to look after your baby. Like, what are you doing here? And then they could have got their powers back at the end because they had the money. And then they come back for the 3rd season and it's just like, oh yeah, Nathan's going to use his powers to get money in Vegas. And the others felt like they had nothing going on either. It was an odd way for his character to leave. Yeah, exactly. And let's be fair, Nathan was one of the best characters in it. Like, he was a dumb asshole, but it worked, in the group dynamic. Like, they all knew that about him, they called him out on it, he knew that about himself. Like, when he had that argument with his dad, and he was like... He said something to his dad, and he was like, yeah, well, that's because I'm elegantly tall and you're freakishly short. And then I think he called him the M word, which people don't like anymore. And his dad's like, where'd you get this shit from? And he was like, me. I get it from me. So, like, he knew. He knew he was a div. But yeah, stuff like that. Like they always called him out on it, and he never really got away with it. Like he knew they knew, and it was fine. And then I loved Kelly, the Chava character. She was great. Like, she was so rough. And if she had a Geordie accent, it would have just been like, yeah, I've met like so many of you, but she didn't, because you know. But she was great. Am I not getting off? But even her, towards the end, I can't help but exclaim, "Save me, Barry!" Exactly. So when I was watching that bit, I thought about you. It's like even. It felt like they'd built up how Simon was supposed to go on to become like the man in the mask, and you know, there was all sorts that he needed to do to get there, and it was like, oh, he needs to fall in love with Alicia, who was probably the weakest character. I felt like Alicia was the weakest character. And it's nothing against the actress. I don't think I've seen her in anything else, but I don't feel like it was the actress's fault. I feel like it was just they didn't really do much for her character. And then it's like it felt like that was kind of a way to make her relevant, because outside of having a relationship with Curtis and not being able to touch people, she had nothing happening. And they also tried to use that as in a way of like, oh, she'd previously slept with Rudy, and it was like, well, yeah, she probably has, but like that's just her. And then the Simon character, they kind of glossed over that he was a pervy creep at the start. Like they showed you him being really weird and creepy, and then like, oh, he's just the savior now, and it's like, I'm sorry, what now? There was all sorts going on, but it's if anybody hasn't watched the show, you should. But I will say it's very British. It doesn't make sense why future Simon can touch her. Like that power should have applied still. That's what it's hinted to, that he'd been through some things to get to that point to be able to touch her, and then she just loses that power, and now he can touch her in the present day. And it was like, they made it seem like, yeah, he'd gone through stuff to get there, and it turned out he hadn't. Or he might have, we don't know. They just seemed to drop the whole story. Because he's like, oh yeah, it's all different in the future. And then that poor actor, he's such a good actor. They could have given him more to do, and like I haven't looked into why they dropped the story. I'm not dealing with, may for all but I not be dealing with them guys, because we're not there yet. I think he is. Yeah, they seem to have been building it up, you know, and like he would have had some interesting things to do. But then I'm too close to the green wall. I'm a bit scared. Huh? What is that? They probably should have ended the show on 3, if not 2. Maybe changed the writers. That could be why. Yeah, they should have either ended on 2 or carried on with what they'd been building up. Which I know at least, obviously, the guy playing Nathan had other projects and stuff he'd gone on to, so maybe he couldn't have, like, obviously he did leave. And if you're going to carry on without him, maybe still stick to what you've been building up. Am I in the right place? I'm not in the right place. I need to go back down there. I'm trying to get into the caves. I'm going to go and see if I can get to him, because I might not be able to. Oh, very cool. This is why I stole that food earlier. Ha. Yeah, if you're gonna carry on without one of the characters, that's fine, but still try and do the story. And it just goes off the rails after this. I think obviously 1 and 2 were strong until the end of 2. That was a little bit. I'm still very cold. I ate warm food. What do you mean very cold? I can see that's got spaces on the picture. Don't even. I spoke to somebody, I think he's Canadian. Well, yeah, he is Canadian. And he was saying that, like, the British things that he's watched.
Your death will be as meaningless as your life.
Did he watch? I think he said he. I can't remember if Ninja said he'd seen Misfits, but he said Misfits. I think it was Misfits and Skins. And as you watch Skins, I almost feel like I need to apologize to you for like what you witnessed on Skins. Ooh, look, more spicy food. Fairy hot bread. Oh, honey bread. Maybe that wasn't it. Maybe I wanted the fairy hot stuff. Yeah. Okay, it's gonna get dark because I forget to bring light sources when I come to these places. You've watched Skins, and not the American version. Oh, well, yeah. Then you've been through some things, Juniper. You've seen some things and some stuff. And I can say I probably wouldn't recommend it for the week. Oh God, this is true, dog. I'm not even sure what I'm killing. It's as bad as Skins is. It was a accurate portrayal of teenagers at the time. It was intense, but still really good. It was. I think it was too real. Because I would like to say that that's not how people go on, but it is. It was. It was good writing though, and until it wasn't. There was I think it was the last season that I didn't. I mean, to be fair, I watched it, but I didn't like it. It was weird. I thought it was well done. It was good program, but I didn't like any of the characters except. The latest season was just so depressing I couldn't finish it. It was like when it comes to how they dealt with that character's like mental health episodes and stuff. It was for some people it might be a realistic portrayal of that kind of thing, but to me it didn't feel like it. Where most of the other, I can't say all of the other stuff, but a lot of the other subjects that they tackled and the way like they spoke and everything was realistic, but the way they dealt with I'm not fighting that one yet. We're not there yet, Berserker. Come on. The way they dealt with like Effie having problems and I don't know, it was very uncomfortable. They didn't. There are some things that you should take seriously unless you're a comedy. And if you're a comedy, then go ham. Just do whatever. I used to like her, but apparently said something sexual. It was... They made her odd. Yeah, but the fact that they tried to make it like she had like I don't even know what it was supposed to be in the end, because it didn't really feel like a realistic portrayal of it. Didn't like how she used that kid. Which one? She used anybody and everybody. The vape in the episode. So there was the... What's it called? Something J. AJ, RJ. Oh, man. Next time I'm going to bring a light source. I promise. 'Cause I can't see it. Oh, JJ. His name was JJ. That was it. Do you mean him? I feel like that was the way they dealt with him. Was better than other programs have dealt with autistic characters.
The bright joy of slaying.
I think he was autistic. I know Snacks hates the Good Doctor. Whatever, is it called Good Doctor? Where that guy starts having an issue and end up getting her insider infos. Ooh, that was a bit of a bigger jump than I was expecting. Yeah, I know Snacks hates like the good. I think it's the Good Doctor where he's going on like that, and he's like, "That's just offensive to autistic people." No one Bates kid playing Doctor. Yes, that's the one, Juniper. Snacks hates that. Not for the show, it's just the portrayal of autism. He finds it offensive. He's a good actor as well. Like, he's a good actor. He's been acting for possibly as long as he's been alive. You and your knockdown attack. I hate you. But we're here. This is what we came for. I'd give up watching Bates Motel as well. Like, I feel like that started off good. And then I got to a point where I'm like, what is happening here? Can I collect these yet? Yes, I can. Give me some emeralds. Why not? Some shows cast an actor who has autism, like in Hannibal. Who's got autism in Hannibal? Yeah, honestly, I liked Bates Motel to start off with. I can't see anybody or anything. Is this how I get out? Let me out. I don't know. Oh, okay. Is he supposed to? My followers are just... Wait. Don't know where I am. It's too dark. I hate this. Okay, I'm gonna cheat. I haven't watched Hannibal. You fullness feeling it. I mean, that looks the same to me. I haven't watched it. I've seen YouTube videos and stuff on it, and it looks interesting. But I sometimes have issues with like gory stuff. I used to love it when I was a kid, and then again, when it comes to the old. anxiety issues, I went through a stage where I couldn't deal with gory stuff. I feel like cannibal's probably one of those things. Oh, stop making that kind of noise, man. There's no around here. Hi, Brazzy. Hope you're having a good Saturday. I used to watch a lot of horror things when I was a kid. I used to watch them with me nana. She liked all that stuff. Look, the goat probably deserved it, but do you not think you're a bit big to be picking on goats? Hmm? Tisk, tisk, tisk. I've had points in my life where I couldn't handle horror because I was emotionally distraught. Yeah, that's the thing. So, like, if I'm going for like a... Well, actually, I think it just basically took over. It used to be just if I was in like an anxious period, I couldn't watch that kind of stuff. I'm sure there's supposed to be a house up here. Oh my god, stop knocking on my door, man. I'm not accepting packages for anywhere else. It's Freya's hut. Oh, I'm in the wrong place. It's Freya's hut. I used to watch a lot of horrors and psychological thrillers and stuff. But now, I can't deal with them. Remember when I was a kid and I was watching Hellraiser? And I'm about to describe something gory, so if anybody's eaten, block your ears for like 2 minutes. I was watching Hellraiser, and there's this part where somebody gets like the skin in their arms ripped off, because it's Hellraiser, you've got to rip all sorts of bits off. And I was eating like a pizza at the time, and I remember pulling the cheese off the pizza, and I was just like, oh, looks a bit like that, and then carried on eating the pizza. I was should we do the Freya stuff?
The dreamer dreamed on the cold mirrors, babe. Then you... No. I just need him.
About
and start by searching the bodies.
There we go.
If we're going to find my husband, we need to
Are you
know
getting a
where
number
these
one there,
fools
Brazzy?
came from.
Warriors brutally slain. It's nothing but the stench of death. Of course.
Have you found nothing? Go on. Search these bodies.
Woman.
If we're going to find my husband, we need to know where
Eating while
these
watching
jackals
Brenda is
came
not
from.
advised. I've heard of that, but I haven't watched that one.
Did you find anything out?
did.
Stormwatch. That's a Vanir place. Yes, take your barbed tongue and go.
My barbed tongue? How rude. Hey. Woman in the hovel. Look here, you don't even have doors. Don't tell me I've got a barbed tongue. It's like she knows me in real life. I can't be having that. I feel like I've been outed. Did the Iron Rock nose? I never picked that up. I am. She said you have a tongue ring. I've never had that pierced. Feels a bit... I don't know. Like, it's painful when you accidentally bite your tongue. I can't imagine the pain of having it pierced. So I need to get a fragment. Oh no, I don't have one. I have a barbed tongue though. Which means a sharp tongue.
Your death will be as meaningless as your life.
You wouldn't get yours pierced. I considered getting my bottom lip pierced. But like at the time that I considered it, there's a lot of workplaces that didn't want you to have stuff like that, and whatnot. I'm glad I didn't, because you can still see the mark where I had my nose pierced. It's obviously only a small one. You can still see that. I wouldn't want like a mark near my lips. Your bottom lip is pierced and you like it. That's the thing, I like the look of it. And if I knew it was like something, I guess at the time it was like, workplaces didn't really, when you'd have facial piercings and it would be a case of like having to take it out and stuff. No, I'm not doing that. Has my nose not closed? It has, but it's not, you can still see it. Like, it's tiny, and that, but I know it's there. But like, you can still, I could still probably get a stud in there if I wanted to. Where do I live? I live all the way down south, don't I? You got lucky. The library doesn't care about it. These days, places don't really. Well, not places. Some places don't really. We've got. I'm trying to think. Has anybody got their facial piercings? I know one colleague has her tongue pierced. Somebody used to have, you know, the middle of their nose done. I think Holly still has, actually. It used to be they didn't want to have any visible tattoos and no facial piercings. But places aren't. Well, some places. I can't say all places. Like, I remember when having what they would call crazy coloured hair made you less employable. Middle nose is septum. That's the one, the septum, yes. A colleague has a septum done. She works on the till, so there's not really much chance of... I say that, there probably is. It's not like she's gonna, you know, be lifting boxes or maybe get it, like, stuck on a cage or anything, so... I think... Either that, or they just don't have an issue. You like the chain from one side to the other, over the top of the nose. Oh my god. And I like the look of that kind of thing. I couldn't be walking around with that on my face. Imagine, with Nibbler. She'd just be ripping stuff out when I was at home. I'd have bits missing. Gotcha. So what do we need? We need to go all the way back down south. Defeat some main rock noses. Got a flawless topaz. I'm not sure where to go. Where to get topaz bits is from. She'd love it. I Nibbler would love it. I like to keep my nose on my face though if I can help it. The enemy forces, I'm definitely not high enough level to do that. And he is so slow. He can get to level 100. It's going to take forever. Then what we're going to do, we're just going to do a little, you know, a little cheating. Over here, I'm not going to go over there because I need the mask before I go over there. Let's just go here. Yeah, my best friend, she has her wrist pierced once. I don't know if that's still a thing, but people went for a stage of like getting just random bits of skin pierced. And she had a piercing on her wrist. It kind of was like a little ball, and the ball was a bit of a, I want to say, I'm trying to think of the shape to describe it as. Kind of like a bit of a capital J shape, except straight, and there was no bendy bits. Yeah, she had that done, and one of her friends got the back of the neck pierced. Did you tell me to go and talk to these people?
What is it?
You didn't, did you? Right.
Move swiftly.
We'll pretend I didn't, then go and talk to him. Demo piercings are definitely something I wouldn't get. A wrist piercing, that seems uncomfortable. It started pushing its way out. Which, you know, happens to a few piercings. I remember watching
Welcome,
one of
young
those.
one.
Which
Have
one
you
was it?
come to study the ancient arts?
Well, I haven't. I've just come to tell you that I've spoken to somebody, but I've forgotten who I've spoken to. Because I'm having one of those days. Yeah, there
Be
you go.
careful out there.
I didn't even get any reputation for that. Ugh. But he rejected it, yeah. Oh, that's it. I was watching one of the shows and this guy had his like cheeks pierced, but they weren't pierced. He had holes in his cheeks. It had like, you know, the what do you call them? Do you call them like stretchers? No, there's gauges. And there's it's either a gauge or a stretcher. He had those putting like that in either one of his cheeks and you could see his teeth and his tongue. I was like, mate, how'd you eat? How'd you drink? How'd you do anything? I didn't want to be in there, I wanted to be in here. I wanted to know what I was doing. He wants me to defeat Iron Rock Noses. I can do that. Campaign quest, repeatable quest, enemy forces. Not gonna be able to do that. You've seen those in cheeks? And that's something? Yep. I'm normally, it's your body, like, if you're comfortable with it, then that's fine, but I feel like with that, maybe, will it not have like a negative impact? Because he must have found a way to drink. He has to have. You can't last that long without hydration. But I don't really want to see your insides unless you know, I've consented, and even then I'm not going to. I have my ears stretched, but that's the only piercing that will ever be. I've seen people get that fixed. Oh, I pressed faction hold in that. I didn't even want to do that. Ew. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna go. Oh, I can be concerned about the inside of my mouth drying out. That's what I mean, those kinds of things. Can I make a sandstorm mask yet? Because we need a sandstorm mask. Oh, I can't level that up yet. Level 50. That's fair. Explosive? I'm gonna have that one. Oh, I'll get there eventually. I need me explosive arrows to go and crack open the meteors and the star metal stuff. One of the problems is I'm so used to having end game things that when I start off low level, that's like my concern is getting them as fast as I can, because it's just what I'm used to. Which is one of the reasons why I have oh, healing bandages. I have XP gain low, so I can't try and rush to the end. Make better healing supplies now, hopefully. A horse, you can just stay outside, you're fine. Yeah, you just chill. What do I need? It's been so long since I've made these things. Alchemy base and aloe leaves. Okay, aloe leaves should be easy enough. And what do I need for the other thing? Gold or silver dust. It's not going to be something that I have a lot of. I don't think it's a waste using it on healing supplies, but I might change my mind. Get rid of my seeds. I'm never going to use that staff. Oh, what do you mean it can't be moved? Shut up. Yeah, you just mean I can't dismantle it, not that it can't be moved. I don't lie to people like that. You should be ashamed. I'll grind up my gold bars. I'll turn my solar stone into solar bars and then do some grinding. I'm sure I put a grinder in. I did. One of the little ones. Oh, look. I was already on it. Okay, I'm gonna use it for healing. When I remember where it is. There it is, right at the top. Should have seen it. I remember when that is, I'm sure it was English. We had, I don't want to call him Lizard Man, but I think that's what he was going for. Ted only had those little implants and stuff put in. That's definitely body modification. It's very nice to have other plants. Howie. I do, haha. In your face. I don't know whose face, just someone's face. Nice. Oh, I can make so many of those. They're better than these. Right, so these are going to be my emergency ones. Potent healing potions. I turned my Tamagotchi on to see the planet was about to get pummeled by meteors. Wow. The planet put on boxing gloves and I had to punch the rocks away. That's definitely different. I like that. I like that they're changing things. I saw them when we were, was it last week we went to the shops or something? I did see some of the Tamagotchis. And I like it, but I don't know about that, just the random green colour on the pink one. I was like, oh, I like it, but I don't know about that bit. And I wanted Sandstorm Mask. That was... You could customize your shell if you wanted. Don't get a cover. True. I'd much prefer that. I'd much rather prefer, there we go, to just buy one how I like it. But I know what you mean. Sandstone mask. I need light pattern and steel bars. I don't know if I have any steel bars. I should. Considered making an Amazon JP account. Do I have black cover? Ooh, nice. I want a light one. To be fair, obviously I would just be buying it just for me. So if I wanted to just colour bits in, I probably could. I don't see why not. I don't know though, if I'm spending 40 quid on something, I want it to be how I want it. Can you dismantle tablets of power and make them fragments of power? Nope. It was a crazy thought, but it was a thought. So we're gonna go along. There's that too. See if I can find some of these rock noses. I do want another Sumerian Berserker if I can get one. I've been looking on eBay at the coloured Tamagotchi colours, the ones that are in Japanese. Obviously, I have one, but I wanted a pink one, and then I saw the price, and the price isn't getting any less. I put them in my watch list, and I'm like, let's just see. Which one I'm interested in? I just would like just a pink one. There was I do have a couple on my watch list, but like I said, the prices I can't. Plus, it would just be for my collection as well. Run him over! Run him over! Oh, I missed. Oh, how can I miss a big alligator? Honestly, let's hit this person. Yeah, look at that. Ah. Gotcha. I feel like the scalpers have made the hobby difficult. It's a shame, but there's it's always been an issue, hasn't it? Scalpers for everything, like the ones for the labubus. Like, I don't care if it has high value. I don't want it for money. That's the problem. And it sucks for collectors who want it for their collection, not to maybe sell in the future, or to just because like we enjoy the item and we want the item. But it's the way it works, you know? If there's money to be made, people are gonna try. Like the boo-boos, anything collectible, really. There's a kid came in my place and they had a Labubu, but it looked big. It looked like, you know, plushy sized, and it was cute. And I was like, okay, I live in the kind of area where, you know, you're not really going to walk around with one of those if it was authentic, I don't think. But it looked good, and it was big, and it was cute, and I was like, I quite like one of those. Oh. But I don't want to go out of my way to have conversation with customers, so I didn't ask where they got it from or what it looked like.
Yo, what was that?
Is that a proper one? Where'd you get it? Ran you over. It was cute though, and I think it's toddler size. It was big. It was cute, and I can see why people want them. I think it's a shame that people are going like silly over those kinds of things. Actually, that people go silly over anything. I don't know if there's any kind of collectible that people don't scalp and just try and buy it so other people can't have it. I heard it was a celebrity that made it so popular. There's a few of them. I don't know how it really got started. I remember seeing Emma Roberts. She was in Scream Queens and one of the Scream films and stuff. I quite like that Scream film. I don't think other people did. But I know she was doing videos on them, like unboxing videos and stuff. I'm like, you're a Hollywood actress. And you're doing like Labubu unboxings? There's been a few, and I think there was somebody from, was it Blackpink? I'm not familiar. I think it was like a K-pop band, Blackpink, I think. But once people started getting seen with them, and they are cute, like I said, I can see why people would collect them. Are we gonna go for the rock noses around here, or am I just gonna go? I think I'm just gonna go to Shattered Springs. Did I even bring the mask with me? I did, yes. I like to look for old toys. Lady Gaga dressed up as one. Oh, did she? Yeah, but she also dressed up as a joint of meat. She's out there, that one. I've started looking for like childhood toys and stuff on eBay. And the fact that they have the cheek to call that kind of stuff vintage. I'm like, listen. I'm not a spring chicken. But stuff from my childhood is not vintage? These people don't know what vintage means? Like, oh yeah, vintage, rare, hard to find. Hard to find. There's like 50 of them on the same eBay page. They're not hard to find. Don't even. And don't vintage me. She's versatile. Oh, she's stomach. People always say something from 5 years ago is classic. Words don't mean anything anymore. I know. I'm like, eh. It's probably vintage to people who are into that. Will buy it. And not that it actually is. Yeah, that's the thing. That's not what vintage... Like, vintage doesn't mean that. When they just use these buzzwords to get people to look at the description, and then if you're going to lie to me and tell me something's vintage, I'm not going to trust that you're going to send me the right thing or any of that stuff. You're just making yourself look very unreliable. Untrustworthy. I will say that you. And I don't really do a lot of online shopping anyway. So I could have all these things and like watch lists and stuff. Doesn't mean I'm buying any of it. I'm just looking. I just ran for that snake like it wasn't even there. Emotional support shopping list. Don't have to buy it, it's just the satisfaction of putting in a I like seeing stuff though. I like going to charity shops and just looking. You back, Nibbler? Yeah, you back? You finished? Oh, here she comes. Those are springs, you know. Springs. It makes vibration noises down there. That was uncalled for. That was unnecessary. Why would you do that to me? Why would you do that to me and then look me in the eye afterwards? That's mean. Naughty. I just like I'm saying, charity shops. Like having a look. Oh, she's in trouble. She is trouble. She's going up my sleeve. That's okay. What? You went up there. Are you annoyed with yourself? What's happening? Don't bite me. I didn't tell you to go up there. Jeez, man. What you doing? This is a place that's got a high concentration of rock noses. But I'm going to run into that problem with half of them being modded rock noses. And it's nighttime, so I can't see. Why are you shouting at me? Get out of there. She's giving me a right telling off and I haven't even done anything. I said to somebody at work the other day, oh, I'm going to go home and spend my spare time getting bullied by a bird. And he was like, you know, if a bloke said that, would be worried. And I was like, yeah, it's true. But, you know. It's like, obviously mine has feathers. I like seeing stuff in person from time to time, but I don't have the attention span for shopping unless I absolutely need it. It's because he wouldn't let her up your sleeve. No, she was up my sleeve. She'd gone up. And she was up there, and then she's like throwing a hissy fit. I let her do what she wanted, and I got punished for it. True women are referred to as birds. Yeah, we are, but not normally. Either in a joking fashion or not from a man who values his safety. Is she? Hi. You just sitting there? Okay, yeah. She wants to nap. That's what she's doing. Okay. She wanted to party in the sleeve. Yeah, she was. She had this weird kind of like rave whistling noise. Shed Springs. Come on, everybody. Not you, though. You're a horse. You don't need to do that. Are you on? No, it was a crystal one. Ah. Oops. I need A and 1s. I think this is another crystal one. Yep. Who's making the noise? This isn't one. Teach her to say She makes the the other morning, because I get up early for work, I've said it many a time. I got up and I heard her and she was making this noise. Like, you know The Grudge? It makes that weird kind of like noise. And I thought, oh my god, what's wrong with her? So, because I know that the budgies never made that noise, it has to be coming from Nibbler. So I opened the door and she's just sitting in the corner of her cage, minding her own business, but like making grudge noises. And then she did it the other day. Like I was just like worried because, you know, there's a new sound. So I'm gonna make sure she's fine, and she was fine. There's nothing going on. And then she was on top of her cage, and the budgies came over. And I don't know if they were like looking at her food or something. And so she started doing it again. And then she's like looking at me, kind of like, are you going to sort this out? And I was like, that noise is so creepy. Like, where did it come from? I don't know. Like, obviously it's just a sound she's making from like a throat or somewhere. I don't know how birds do this. It was very odd. She was grudging them. She was. She has so many different noises that she makes that I've never... Because I've never had a Conan before. I'm used to budgies and cockatiels and general bird noises. We're going to be here for about half an hour. Can't just leave it. I don't have to kill it, but I want the experience. I need that sweet, sweet experience. Yeah, because I'm not used to her. Whenever she's making noises, I'm like, what? Where'd that come from? She has a what I think is an echolocation screech that she does. That's it's quite a powerful noise. And she has a noise that she makes. Say if I leave the room and I leave her in here. I'm just using the facilities, so I'm just grabbing something. And then I come back in and she makes her, oh my god, I thought you were dead kind of noise. And she makes these little noises like, oh my god, you left me, I thought you were never coming back. And she insists on being stroked. You have to give head scratches for that. For the inconvenience that she was going to cause. It's better be worth it, I'm telling you now. Samaria deserves the man. She's so dramatic, I love it. She really is. Did I get a lot? I may have. She also has her little happy noises when she finds food. Those ones are the cute ones. If she sees some crumbs anywhere, she's like, ooh, and then she makes these little happy little chirping noises. And she has a... Oh no, not another one of those. I'm leaving them. She has the one where when she gets a fresh seed. So I always make sure she's got seed in the bowl, but on a night time I put like the little sunflower seeds and whatnot in. Because apparently they're high in fat, so you don't want to give them all the time. So she gets like a little handful of her sunflower seeds on a night time. And she has this... She does her happy noises, but at the same time, because I'm closing the door, she's happy noising, but she's doing this weird screech at the same time, kind of like, don't leave me! But I'm enjoying my food, so I'm not going to do anything about it. I have not gotten any iron rock noses yet. I don't know what's going on. No. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Jesus. Yeah, you want to solo that? You solo that. I'm bleeding and I'm not happy. Cute, I found food noises. Yes. Oh, these have not been the right ones. Did you give up over there? Yeah, you did. Good for you. You learned that rock nose was not worth your time. There's still plenty more to have a look at. Gonna be a crystal one again. What? Wait. There we go. Ooh, I got a lot of experience for killing that one. There's probably a big guy down there, so I don't want to go down there. We're definitely not ready for that. It's a weapon arsenal alarm. There should be a big weapon arsenal tree monster boss around here somewhere. No, I'm not. Look at me. I got experience for that. Is he healing? The cheat. Ow! No! He poisoned me. Pippi, shitlord. I like how Junie will chirp when she first sees me, and then we have a whole conversation with sounds like chirps and moves. Come on, let's go. Got him. Animals are just cute. Are you gonna be what I need? You're not, are you? Oh well, we'll just deal with it anyway.
Your death will be as meaningless as your life.
Okay, those weapon arsenal things give too much
Slaying.
experience. It's gotten to the point that Sven and I sometimes communicate that way too. When I lived with my best friend, we used to just communicate in like a... When we were tired, when I'm tired, I'm kind of incoherent sometimes. Oh, Pickle. How's my Saturday going? It's going good.
Die, outsider!
But when I lived with a friend, like,
Your
if
death
it was
will be as
late
meaningless as your life.
and neither of us were making any sense, we still knew what we meant. You just build that up, and then with animals, obviously, you can just, you know, you can teach them what you need them to know. Friend communications, peak friendship. We lived together for a few years, and then, you know, she had a child, as you do, as some people do. I lived with her from like nearly 19 to 24. So we lived together for a while. Didn't realise you were also on Kick. Have to wait 6 minutes before chatting there after following. Yes. I did it to put bots off, but also if you chat on Kick, there's a lot of stuff you cannot see. Because I told it to not let any sexual content go through. And it takes words that have got nothing to do with it and blocks them. And then her life ended. She has 2 now. She always said that she wanted boys as well if she ever had kids. She wanted to have boys, and she did. They're both boys. Sumerian feast. Why not? Automod has been bullying me today, Pickle. Yeah, Automod has been picking on Juniper. Something rotten. It's gone further than stealing our lunch money. It's like, took our shoes and everything. So I was coming around here to check for rock noses, but I'm not going to see any. So I think me and him are going to head over to the Highlands. And I've been doing a lot of non-cheating today. By which I mean travelling on foot or horseback. I forgot my friggin' horse. Has she been excessively using commas again? No, she has not. I think my horse is... Where is clans? No. You're scouting. Does that mean you've gone home? I think he's gone home. Either that or I've just turned that off. I'm gonna show him and I'm gonna show that. No, he's still there. I better go get him. Better keep its mitts off my dogs though. I work with somebody who wears Doc Martens every day for work. I don't own any. I'm not good with like shoes and boots and stuff. I love looking at those kinds of things. I'm like, oh, they're nice, they're nice. I probably won't wear them, so I don't get them. I do like boots. But yeah, she's got a Doc Martens that she likes to wear. And then she'd gone on holiday and been wearing flip-flops and whatnot the whole time. Then she came back to work and went like straight back into her boots, as you do. And it knocked up her foot. She had to take a few days off. I think it might have been the change between, obviously, that kind of stuff. I wear mine all the time. I think it's a habit I developed from the military. Yeah, she loves to wear them for work. She said I feel used to them. Obviously, they're good value for money. Those things, they're long lasting. When I say good value for money, I mean they're expensive, but you get what you pay for. But yeah, she was just minding her own business, and she was like doing the job, and she was like, "Your foot's killing." I don't know what I've done, and she just ended up going home early and went to like the hospital and that, and they said there was a name for it. And it was just obviously she had to just keep her foot up and rest it. That's why I finally kid and got some wanted a pair when I was 16. Finally got them when I was 36. Yeah, it's one of those things. Remember when I was a teenager and actually it was early 20s, and people were wearing those massive goth boots, but they were over 100 quid. I say I like those. Nothing I wore would fit with those. I wasn't a goth. Like my clothing definitely wouldn't have gone with those massive boots, but they look nice. Was it over 100 quid? Oh my god. Excuse me? Don't throw me off because you've run out of stamina. You just stop. Ugh, that was rude. The pair have now all the tech too, so they're nail on and look kind of cyberpunk. Ooh, I like cyberpunk stuff. I love how goth boots look, but the height is a bit much. See, but it's fine for like short horses like me and the people that normally wear them. Except you'd get the tall blokes wearing them. And it was fine because they were tall anyway, and they were blokes and. Very intricate, some of them, which is the bit that I liked about them. For me, it's trainers. I love trainers. I have. Should I take this? I feel like it's, the parents are going to neglect it. Come here. Mine. I'd be afraid of falling all the time. I used to wear, when I went out before we started going to like rock clubs and stuff, I used to wear high heels. And like heeled boots and stuff. And then we went to places like rock clubs. You could wear your trainers, which was great. So much of a quality of life improvement, I would say. Being able to wear trainers on a night out instead of like trying to dance in heels and stuff. It would have been good if I had brought a spare truncheon. So my berserker could have helped me get another berserker. I've worn heels very, very rarely, but when I did some stupid shit. Did you fall?
Your death will be as meaningless as your life!
Did you, sprain an ankle? Should have checked for the Loving Mountain to see if he was there. Ooh, no. Oh! What do you mean, where's your green pickle? I'm not. Last time I danced on the bar too. It was a contest, then afterwards got kicked out of the bar for stumbling on the ground floor. One of the places we used to go to had a revolving dance floor. And it was one of the places where, you know, you had to wear like shoes, and so we'd be wearing heels and stuff. And this man, he was, I don't know if I think he was being a little bit like over friendly. And me and one of the women I was with, we both pushed him at the same time, but I didn't know she was going to push him, and she didn't know I was going to push him, but we both like made contact at the same time and knocked his little ass flying. Because it was hard enough to like stay standing on those things anyway, and obviously he'd had a few, and he was being a bit, yeah, I think he was over friendly. And so, yeah, we both pushed him at the same time, and he just like fell flat. Nipsey. I used to fall like at least once when we went out as well. I did it once, and it was down some outside steps, and I was absolutely fine. And then a foot slid, and it was outside metal steps on in one of the clubs. And I remember like doing a scream, but I didn't know I was doing the scream. I heard a scream, and I was like, "Who the fuck's screaming? This is embarrassing enough." Like in my head, I'm thinking somebody's drawing attention to this. No, it was just me. I'd obviously wasn't expecting it. Got a fright when I slept, and then I screamed, and I was thinking, some fucking idiot. Somebody's gonna see me because of this idiot screaming. It was just one of those split-second like thoughts, and then, nope, I'm the idiot screaming. It's my own fault. Sounds like he deserved it. Yeah, he did. I mean, we could have just, I think we did. I think we'd both politely told him to go away at first, and then he hadn't, and then it got to that point, which was silly on his part, because we were in a group anyway.
The bright joy of slaying!
But at the same time, maybe he didn't deserve to go on the floor. And he's probably just a bit too merry, having too much of a good time, and we were like, you know, got a bit too friendly, and we're just like, nah. If I ever fell on the way home drunk as well, I'd have this thing about just trying to save, because I always used to get food on the way home. Oh, I went to just try and kill him. I'm not here for that. I'll come back in a minute. Just let me equip my thing. I'll be back. Hi, Nibs. Hi, Nibbler. How you doing? That's my mouth. That's my lip.
There's something moving.
Can I have my lip back? Ooh. No. Yeah, look. I've got better healing supplies now. Get off. Oh no. No. Cripples? I don't want to be crippled. Stop it. Nibbler. Get off me. Oh! Stop that. Okay. What was I saying? Yes. We'd get something to eat on the way home, normally a burger. And more than once, I'd stumble. My thing was save the burger and not my face. My face was always fine. But I'd paid for the food, man. So I wouldn't like drop it or put my hand down or nothing. I'd just like stick that hand to the end. Oh, he had some fingers. That's right, Mace Master level 31. You know, I don't know why you're protesting so much. You'd enjoy joining the place. You get the run of the place when I'm not there. You can hang out with the other fella. You can go do some things.
Your death will be as meaningless
You
as
can have as
your
many
life.
pets as you want. What do you want? Do you want a cat? I'll get you a cat. I will clothe you, feed you. What more do you want?
Die outside.
You want me to die? Wow. He's aggressive. Bad berserker. The burger's very important. Base can heal. Exactly. I paid money for that. Which I had money left at the end of the night. Burger. Because I would only take cash out with me and not cards, so then you can't spend more than you want to. Am I gonna do it? I've done it. Haha. Come here, ye. I'm gonna get some of them little ones, I think, to put around the place for this kind of thing. I have 2 scars on my left upper cheek from stumbling drunk. Said hit the sidewalk with my face, and it snapped my glasses. Oh. Horse is now following me. I didn't have to even just I didn't have to be drunk on an AO to fall either though. Oh. Like I fell getting into a taxi once and I hadn't even had a drink yet. It was one of them taxis where the side doors like not quite a minibus. The side door slides open and it had a metal bit on it. And my shoe slipped on that, and I kind of slipped into the taxi. And when I did that, the door came towards us, and somebody said something like, "Oh, I thought it was going to guillotine you." They said that, and they weren't even the one that like stopped the door. Somebody else had caught the door, but it would have just hit me side. I would have been fine. It wasn't going to get me heat. I should have been in trouble with my barracks, but no one noticed because I had to use my backup glasses, which were huge, and my hair covered part of it. It would just be either that end up on my backside or just fall on my knee or something. I never had any like proper accidents, luckily. But it kind of became a thing. As I said, even I wouldn't have had to have had like a drink to just suddenly be clumsy because I was on a night out. It was weird. Right, so far, I haven't found any iron rock noses, so boo to that one. I don't have a fragment of power yet. I haven't done the living mountain. Those Vangal soldiers, archers, and so on and so forth. Not having any of that yet. But with 2 Sumerian berserkers, we'll maybe getting a bit better. I need to put the gorilla somewhere. I don't have a preservation bin yet. Where am I going to put it? Go over there, please. You two, move. Shoo. Shoo, shoo. You and I have similar sound of clumsiness. I can trip easily, though I at least catch myself majority of the time. I was scarring my finger from drunkenly chopping wood with an axe. Why are we chopping wood? You lumberjacking in Canada? In Canada? Hey, I've just made up a new place. The majority of the time, though, I'm not. It would just be when I was going on a night out, apart from the other week. When I tripped over in the living room, and it was in slow motion, and it was stupid. And I think Snacks was streaming at the time, and I think I said something like, "I'm falling." Turned around and was like, "You alright?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine. That just happened in slow motion and it was weird." Look at me. Look at me and my fanciness. I've got a gold plate. I got one of these. I was chopping wood for a fire. The time I was leaving the boat and tripped, went down to the ground, but it was all in slow motion. It was odd. Yeah, that's the thing. I fell really slowly. And I should have, I grabbed the settee or stopped myself, but no, I just went with it. I guess I'm going down. Why wouldn't I? Right, let's get rid of that. So, where is he? Did I put him down? I need to get some clothes for him. I think I'm going to get rid of me Van Gogh because he's not really good for anything. I'm sorry, sir, but off you pop. I'm going to give you these, this, and some of these. One of those. Did the other guy... Oh, he didn't have a helmet, did he? And I got some... Tell you what. Can I trust you to look after the kittens? Is the question. I'm not going to wait. I'm just going to say the answer is yes. You can have that, and you can have one of those. 43 damage or 31. Does this have anything special? This battle axe is sharp, durable, and capable of inflicting vicious wounds. Obviously, it's a battle axe. Battle axe is a difficult weapon for inexperienced warriors. That's not true. It's a very easy weapon due to the smaller surface area and even balance. No other one-handed weapon shares their raw power, and they can wreak havoc on unarmored foes. Well, that's all well and good, but you're not doing as much damage as the other ones, so it's going away. If you're ranked Dollar, you're more likely to not get injured. Do I get another cat? Or a bull mini in Guild Wars? I don't know, Taurus. You want a mini bull? I love pets in games. I say that like I don't love them in real life. I do. Did I make a torturer's table? I don't think I did. Oh, it's fine. Right, so we have 2 now. You have to put on the uniform. We've got a uniform here. It's Bale's uniform, so... Yep, that's the one. Some wood elf legs. Hi, Nibs. Oh, I don't want that. I want dark. You really should give Guild Wars another try sometime. You can have so many. Oh no, I don't have anything against Guild Wars. I like it. I'm not finished playing. I'm just I went down a Conan hole, you know. It happens. I still have orc stuff I need. Oh, add one. I still have orc stuff I want to do. Speedy sent us a list of caves, and I went around and I plotted the caves on my map. So I still have that to do, and some more Final Fantasy. So yeah. I'm so close to getting my mini cactus with a bikini top. Ooh, nice. But I didn't like the bum. I don't think so. Well, no, because it's just like you do that. Was the bikini? Was it cactus? No, it's a cactus. Try a bikini, Juniper. This is like, I quite like this game, actually. Yeah, was it bikini? Because bikini's not sexual. No, so what's the problem? It wasn't bum. It wasn't cactus. It wasn't bikini. What? None of the above. Would try so close? I like this game. This is fun. Okay, yeah, you're kitted out. You're ready. You're ready to go. So close. No, it's not. Maybe bikini bum? Bikini bum? No, so then maybe bikini, but it didn't. What the fuck? Maybe bikini bum. Not what? So maybe bikini bum, yes, but bikini bum, no. If anybody watching on the other platforms, it's Kick has got some crazy old mod stuff going on. This is so maybe bikini. Maybe bikini is how's maybe? That's not maybe. Mods acting like everyone's a degenerate, and like this is not even, this is just nothing. Ooh, I made a lot of these. Exciting. But no, right, type exciting in Kick chat, Jesus. It's gonna think I'm having too much fun. Are you? Who's the new guy? You the new guy? No, you're the old guy. You? We have a system around here. First one that gets here, you follow the lead. You got this? Look at me when I'm talking to you. Where you looking? Insolent. Yeah, just maybe bikini bum. Like we can copy paste the original message. It's very strange. Hi, Nibs. I only said like to be sexual stuff for bikinis. And the word bum isn't, it's a body part. Like body parts can be used in that kind of way, but it's just like just talking about a backside, like chill, man. I want more of the health business. Thank you. Booty. No, it doesn't like booty. Nah, can't have that word. I took away my favorite way to say butt. You can't even say that to people that Juniper. No, you can't have booty. I would say backside. I normally would say backside. Don't bite me. I don't like that. It's mean. It's mean. Apothecary ink. No, I'm not using up my points for something like that yet. You can say rump though. It knows the spaces. Yeah, it does. It's smart in some ways, but like really stupid in others. I don't want those bits. Oh yeah, master armor. Why not? Survival. Not up to the good weapon, good tools yet. Yeah, but it's not just, like I said, it's smart in some ways. It will not let you do the spacey thing instead. Though I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't use that name. That's not what I meant. I didn't mean his name. Religion, sorcery. I'm kind of stuck. I say kind of, I mean definitely stuck. Torch. I need to make a flippin' torch. There we go. Can I do wrist torches yet? The Wings of Valhalla wrist torches are great. Oh, I can't yet. Man. Need to be level 60. Poops. It doesn't like these notes. No. You will not say it, Juniper. Yeah, and so it won't let you say gibberish either. I chose that. I was like, yeah, no. Because I just thought, you know how like the bots put stuff in? And Snacks gets bot visits all the time. So I'm like, yeah, I don't want to deal with those. So I'm going to make a torturous work table. I need shaped wood, steel bars, and thread. Look, get out of my way. Steel bars, give me. I don't need to be carrying all this. It's very excessive. I didn't tell you to move. I didn't. There's a misinput. I did it again. There we go. Boot. You can't even say boot. We had a full conversation about Doc Martens before. I can only make a stupid iron one. Give over. No, 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 no. No. I will make a better one. It's not in the construction bit. Oh, but I can start to make better building pieces soon. Nice. Oh, come on. What about baby shoes? Yeah, you can have your baby shoes. Okay, I just wasted all my points. Damn it. I can't make another one. It's okay. Can't make a steel truncheon yet. It's not there. It's not there. You can say boot T. But wouldn't say it like you say boot before. Oh, could you put the Y near there? I see. I see. I see. I see what you did there. I have to unlock that to get steel truncheon. Okay. It's alright. It's fine. It's fine, fellas. It's fine. Yeah, caught him with the Y. Have you seen The Flight of the Conchords? Well, there's that song about women shake their booties. Yeah. And Jimin's like, I don't like using that word. It makes me think of children's booties, like children's boots. I can't make a truncheon. I'm in the wrong thing. I will have two. Thank you very much. Gimme. I've heard a couple of songs. Fan really likes them. I like the show. So my cousin introduced my brother to it. And then I think my brother lent me the DVDs or something. And I liked it. 28 conquests of 25 and 25. That's not too bad. Ooh. We might actually get a proper faction Thrall soon. Like boot T because it sounds innocent and silly. Yeah. I still need to find some rock noses. We're gonna probably do a quick little admin teleport up to... It's not that... Stop attacking me! I mean, it's their job. They shouldn't. I need to watch it sometimes. But I know the word has become sexualized. Yeah, it's weird. If I say it, it's like to Tinkerbell to move her backside. I'm like, move your booty. And like, you know, pat her on the back to get her to move out the way. I've never used it in like a sexual way because that's very odd to me. That could be. It is a good show though. Flight of the Conchords. It's just well, it isn't just. One of the good things about it is like the chemistry between the three leads. So there's obviously Brett and Jermaine, and then their manager Murray. And yeah, Those three, they just like, it just fits really well. Ooh, don't hit me.
I will feast upon you.
Yeah, not feast on anyone. Go away. Get out of it. New guy, you're gonna have to like sharpen up.
Dog, take me.
Yeah, there we go. People won't turn anything that way. It's true, and it's odd, but that's what us humans are like.
Please.
Money?
There is
Yeah.
time. I have a proposition.
Oh, what proposition do you have? Because I don't think you should be saying that to strangers. What do you think, fellas?
1,000 times I beg you, speak to me.
No, I'm speaking to you. What do you want? That's the wrong sort of DJs. Bullion.
1,000 gratitude.
Were you running new?
I shall
Oh,
serve
not
you
you.
faithfully.
I don't need a
I
barkeeper.
shall serve you libations unending.
Here you go. Be free. Be free in the world. Apparently you can see degens now. That's so weird. Oh no, they're both this. So you can't say that word. Maybe it's the saying bad name, but how would that be bullying? I don't even know how to figure that one out. I don't know, Juniper. It's... Kick is definitely its own kind of animal. Where'd the other one come from? No. No, thanks. Don't want any today. My weapons are not really made for this. They're sickles. They're made for grass and tree monsters. It's been entertaining, that's for sure. So the guy that plays Gene Belcher, he also shows up in the show. I forgot about that. And Kristen Shaw, also known as Louise Belcher, she's in it as well. She plays this weird character who I hated that character when I first watched it. I was like, oh my god, this is so annoying. But then after hearing her on Bob's Burgers and seeing her in interviews and stuff, and she's just a nice woman. She's funny. She was on The Bold and the Beautiful. Trixie Mattel and Katya's show, podcast. She was on that, and she was just really funny. I liked it. But yes, she's got a character in the show. Got this. I got it. Come on. Don't bring reinforcements. It's been 87 years. And normally, so whenever anybody hears it, they normally think of Louise Belcher. But I'm used to her as being Mel from Flight of the Conchords. She also has her own podcast. I've forgotten the name of it though. They mentioned it when she was on Bold and the Beautiful. Okay, fellas, you're doing great. You're doing great. Oi! Shush. There's a dog barking outside, so Tinkerbell feels like she needs to join in. She doesn't want to feel left out. Because, you know, people just let their dogs go out in the garden and just do nothing but bark. I can't, yeah, I'm not staying here all day harvesting. We're not gonna keep the stone. I will keep those because we need those for futures. One of them was an iron rock nose though. I got one. I got one of the 6. Hell yeah. I'm just gonna try and avoid the other ones. The textures don't normally look like that. I don't know what the deal is. Road dogs, they need to be taken somewhere they can socialise. Are just not left in the back garden unattended? Well, they're not gardens around here either, they're yards. And it's not a nice area. Tinkerbell can't pee in peace because I don't trust to just let her out in the yard and like not be there. I certainly wouldn't leave her out there barking. Well, we got one. Can we kill a boss crocodile at this point? I want to try it. Let me see. Hello. Hello. Nice rabbit. I'm probably... This isn't the right way, is it? Yep, it's barking again. So one of my immediate neighbours has a dog, and it sounded like a big dog, and it, like... Obviously, they must work. When the dog was getting left alone, it was making some very distressing noises. And I was like, is it a husky, is it a whatever? And I saw the neighbour with it today, and it's a Rottweiler. So it is like, it's a big, very big dog. It seemed like a nice dog, just doesn't like to be left by itself. Which is, I mean, the one is, you kind of blame people for having to work. Like, how else are they going to feed themselves and the dog? But I still can't be mad at the dog for being upset that it's been left by itself. Ow! I can be mad at this bloody crocodile though. Ow! Hey. This is an experiment. This is for science. Hell yeah. I don't want your heart and soul though. You can keep that. I would like to take your noggin though. I need a friend to keep it company. I know one of the lasses at work, she has a camera in her house. So she can watch it, like keep an eye on her dog. And talk to him. On her break and stuff. Like she'll want to check on him. But she also has like a friend that takes him during the day sometimes, and he doesn't really, the dog doesn't spend a lot of time on his own. But she was saying that one of the neighbors, one of the neighbors works from home, and had I don't know if she'd left a note or she spoke to her and she said that he'd been crying, and if she wanted, because she works at home, like she could keep an eye on him. But it wasn't, like I said, he's hardly ever by himself anyway. Her friend's normally there. Or she's, you know, there'll only be a couple of hours when he's on his own. And she was like, I felt horrible that obviously he'd been making noise and like she'd been able to hear him. She was like, but I don't know. So I wouldn't want to be like, oh yeah, do you want to watch me dog? She's very protective over him. He's like I mean, she has kids, but he's like obviously one of the kids. Well, where are we gonna get rock noses from? Better come up with an idea, new man. don't even know who's new. Same, my auntie's talked about wanting to get a dog. And she had one for years, and then I had her for the last few years of her life. She was quite some age. She was a little Westie, and I think she was at least 20. Yeah, we was talking about like, you know, she misses having pets and stuff, but she works, and so she kind of get one, and she likes to go on holiday at least once a year. So, you know, who's going to watch the dog when I go on holiday? And I was like, oh, it's not like I only live, like I don't just live down the street from you. As if I couldn't just watch your dog while you go on holiday. But it's obviously, with her wanting to work as much as she can, it's not really a good idea to get one anyway. I thought about getting a pet cam for Junie. She's home alone, but she seems okay with that. I think that's the thing. I don't want to generalize cats. Damn, you did some damage there, mate. Don't want to generalize cats, but I feel like cats can handle being by themselves without like other cats around. But I mean, if you did get a pet cam, you could just keep an eye on them. They'll be like, so you know, you can get them. They're not even that expensive, really. Chunky horse hooves in a stew. Why not? Build up satchel. I don't want to keep all these crappy ones. I got one, but it's to keep an eye on the outside.
What comes in the night?
After somebody tried to break into the flat. I remember John suggesting to just like get a camera just as a deterrent, if nothing else. And I was like, I can't really fit anything outside, and if I did, they'd just nick it anyway. So I've got this little camera that's in the bedroom window. It only watches my bit. Yeah, they've got a cheap. Yeah, so the one I use, the thing I use, it's just a cheap camera from like you can get it from Amazon, maybe August or something. But it means definitely just a deterrent. Well, to try and deter the. Yeah, was it Snacks was streaming it? No, was he streaming at the time? He was streaming at the time when the upstairs got broken into, but when somebody tried to break into our place, it was last year. But it was Boxing Day when, like the third time the upstairs got broken into. Yeah, they'd I believe they'd got the wrong house, the wrong flat, when they tried breaking into our place. So after that, I put the camera in the window. I mean, it's like a weight thing. You can see it. It's more like a, this is watching you. So if you want to try, it's fine. But it was definitely a mistaken identity because it was before we found out what the upstairs flat was being used for, basically. Oh, it was terrifying, yeah. I was... We were on edge for weeks afterwards. That was like, it was July last year. We were in bed, and it was like 20 past 4 or something. And I normally get up at 5, and I could hear some noises. Ooh, I'll have that food. I could hear some noises, and it sounded like something touching the letterbox. Americans would call that a mailbox, I think. And we don't know. It's like the flap on your door that you put mail through. I don't know if you must have something like that. And our bedroom's right next to it. And I stupidly, because I was more than half asleep and not really thinking about it, I'm just like, oh, for fuck's sake, man. I'm trying to sleep here. I had not long left till I had to get up. It was it was like, it was a stupid way I was thinking. And Tinkerbell had growled. So I know she'd heard something. And I thought, well, it could be people putting like flyers for the door early on. It could be anything. It could have been wind. It could have been whatever. So I ignored it. And then it was happening again. And then I was like, what the hell? And there was... It was like car lights were shining on the window of the flat. And yes, there is a road near the flat. But it's not close enough that car lights would really be shining, and I have a blackout curtain, so again, wasn't thinking properly. And like at this point, now I'm just pissed off now because I'm not, like Tinkerbell's not settling, and I don't have long till I get up, so I go to the toilet, I come back, I pick up my iPad, and I was looking at something on my iPad when I hear a bang on the front door, and it was like, it turned out somebody kicked it. It was that kind of bang, and I was like, what the hell? So I jump out of bed and I run to the window, and I open the blinds, and like I just push on the side and look out, and there's somebody there. We don't have a front garden. We have like, it's like a 2-foot little area with a little bit of wall that we have a massive fuchsia bush in. But they were standing on the other side of the wall, like on the path, shining a torch in my fucking face. The absolute cheek. There's a torch blinding in my face, and it was weird because I could make out like their head looked round like they were wearing a motorbike helmet, and I looked past them to where the road was, which is I don't know how to describe. It's like about 100 meters away or less. Maybe, yeah, no, it's definitely less than 100 meters away anyway. I see there's a van at the road, and the lights are on in it, and the door's open, and I'm like, obviously it's all happening really fast, but it felt like it was taking ages. And I shout to like Snacks, somebody's trying to break in, I'm calling the police. While this somebody who tried it is still obviously standing there shining a torch in my face, but the bedroom window was locked open because it was warm. Obviously it was July, so they could hear me, and like they fuck off. I got straight on the phone to the police.
Have you nothing better, pup?
I made sure, like I checked to make sure they were gone. The van was gone. They were gone. And I looked, like I opened the front door, and there's a footprint on the door, a muddy footprint because I've had to come over the little bit of field. A muddy footprint that wasn't much bigger, but actually it might have been a little bit smaller than my size 6s. If the height that I could see was right, they weren't that much taller than me. Obviously, Snacks is like 6 foot odd. So if they had have got in and there was just this one person on their own, unless they had a weapon, they would have been in some fucking trouble for getting in. But yeah, we had to deal with the police and everything, and it was like, oh, we think it was a mistaken identity, nothing came of it. And then Christmas Eve, Snacks is in the middle of streaming. I'd gone to bed early because I was at work the next day, and I got woken up by like this massive bang, and it was the upstairs flat getting broken into, and I was like, oh, for God's sakes. And like I stick my head out the bedroom, and he's sticking his head out the living room door because he thinks something's happened to me with like how loud it was. And I was like, oh no, it's been broken into again, because it happened before. They got broken into after? No, I think, no, it was before. So they got broken into before the July. The first time it happened, it was 12 o'clock. And I could just hear all sorts of noise going on in there. And then they tried ours in July. And then Boxing Days when they got in, and it was upstairs. And I was like, oh, no. So I ring the police, and I'm like, oh, the upstairs flat's getting broken into. There was... we had the camera by this point, so I could see 4 blokes on the camera, and one of them shouted like, it was either did you grab the bags or grab the bags, and they had bin bags full of stuff. And they were gone, and I opened the front door, and the smell. I thought it was I thought somebody was dead up there because it had been so quiet. The old neighbour had obviously moved out, and they got broken into after that. Apparently, that had nothing to do with it. Then, we're not going to go that way. Then, when this one got broken into, the smell, I don't know. I'm not familiar with the smell of fresh cannabis. Apparently. I said there's a really bad smell. Like, I don't know what it is. And when the police came out, it was because it's one of them green ones. I'm never gonna get the mountain. Yeah, it'd been kind of close.
Your death will be as meaningless as your
People are
life.
so messed up. They're only trying to break in, but the time of it. You have some time left to sleep before getting up. I know. It was. But it was, they were out there, you know, for like a good, I think at least 30 minutes it had been going on for. Like it started at like 4:20 past 4, and then they finally kicked the door at like 10 to 5. So they'd been out there for ages. That time. Smells like skunk and burnt coffee. No, it's because I've smelled, I'm gonna get away from all that noise. I've smelled people that have smoked what they call green, which is green or skunk or whatever that is. People come in and to me it normally smells like a burnt rubber kind of smell. Alright fellas, speed it up, speed it up. The smell depends on, I think the smell depends on the strain. Yeah, that's probably right, Pickle. But this was, like I said, I thought somebody was dead. And then the police came and that, and they were like, oh, you may have heard like a bit of noise going on. I was like, I was the one that rang you. And they were like, oh, alright, well it appears to have been a cannabis farm that got done over. I'm like, alright, nice. Oh, I thought that weapon would have been better, but it's not. To be fair, I mean, I hadn't smelled a thing until that happened, because people were saying, oh, did you not smell anything? And I was like, no. I was just happy that it was fucking quiet up there, because the bloke that lived there before that used to argue with his girlfriend. Well, his girlfriend used to shout at him all the time, and he was arguing with her, but he was doing that like, I'm not going to raise my voice kind of arguing, where she'd be shouting at him and he was definitely retaliating, but like not shouting.
Your death will be as meaningless as
So
your
that's what
life.
vent is for. Sounds like something from a garage. No, you can't say that. Fentanyl, no.
Die, outsider! Joy of slaying poxy balls!
Yeah, I was happy it was quiet upstairs, and I genuinely didn't smell a thing until that night. Like, it never even smelled like somebody had gone past smoking a joint or anything. I was going off the smell, Pickle, not the effect. Yeah, Pickle, how are you, man?
Die, outsider!
I was going to say I'm one with the rock nose. I will never smell a zombie, so I'll trust you on that one. You don't know that, Pickle. There's new viruses happening all the time. You don't know you'll never smell a zombie. Have you not seen 28 Days Later? The Rage virus? We don't need that. I'm gonna have to spawn in the living mountain. Because I am stuck on it. It's my own fault for having the mods in. Closest thing, I guess, would be a cow. Why would it be a cow carcass? Why? Spawn NPCs. Is that the right one? I just need to... Mountain? Do we have mountain? We have too many mountains. I need... So it's a boss. Oh. Plan City. Oh, got a lot here. Because I had the unfortunate opportunities. Well, wait, that's not an opportunity. You had the misfortune of doing it, maybe. I wouldn't say that's an opportunity. Probably smells like, you know, in Star Wars where they cut up that thing to stay warm. Okay, so alligator, no. No. None of these things. Right. This is more like it. Not mini boss though. Ah! Is it Rocknose King? I'm gonna find out. It probably wasn't. Damn it. If it is, I'm not even damaging him. Run away. Save yourself. Who's ahead? Look off. Or I will shout at you like a mad woman. Oh, that is doing some damage. I don't think I should be here. Misfortune, opportunity, tomato, potato. Oh, guys. You're definitely damaged. Come here. Both of you. Okay, one of you is down. I'll go get him. Oh, he's on. Nice. Did you just not get involved in the fight? Oh, it's following me. Run away. Stop engaging. Come on. I don't think that's the right one, and if it is the right one, I'm shady in that. Put your arm in, you look silly. Damn, I just feel a bit better. Why did you get so damaged? What did you do?
Your death will be as meaningless as your life.
Now I just have a random boss hanging out over there. It's... You know, I should have watched my friggin' video. And I think I said this last time as well. I'm an idiot. Because the demonic rock nose is a different one. There's the one in the chasm, that's a different one. I'm very tempted to get a cute little robot pet cam. I've seen some TikToks of a person controlling one and talking to their sibling. Looks like fun. Looks like... That sounds scary. Hello, Guardian. How are you doing? Look who's streaming. Who's streaming? You streaming? Okay, I can't kill that rock nose. Oh, this is embarrassing. It's embarrassing state of events. State of affairs, I think I mean. Or turn of events. You. Sam, I've been doing it for a little while. Just not on Twitch. Yeah, I'd shit myself if I heard Juniper out of nowhere. Would you pickle though, or would you enjoy it? Cause I don't know. I think you'd quite like to have Juniper as your like in a voice. Yeah, I've been streaming on YouTube for a little while, and then I went into the multi-streaming business. Not a business, but you know what I mean. Nah, she's annoying. Well, pickle, that got deleted for bullying. Haha. You can't say annoying. I don't know if you've checked out Kick much, Guardian, but I put auto mod on so people can't say sexual things. or bullying things. And we've been having some fun with this. Somebody just tried to say annoying, and it wasn't allowed to be posted because that is bullying. Juniper used the word love before. That was sexual, apparently. It's different. Come on, you bugger. I think I'm going to spawn this bloody rock nose in as well. I'm confused where else are you streaming other than Kick and YouTube. Twitch! There isn't anywhere else, is the pickle? TikTok? What do you... I'm a fully grown woman. I don't have TikTok. I don't have time to be scrolling through all that stuff. But yeah, no. Ooh, no. It's Twitch. Fully grown woman has no meaning in this day and age. What? Yes, it does. It does have meaning.
Die, outsider!
You two got this right. No. I have to make some progress today. I'm going to spawn in some alien rock noses. If I can't deal with the living mountain, I'm going to get something. Yes, I am local streaming. I'm streaming on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. That reminds me when I made TikToks where I show my dragon heads and saying raw and got copy. How did it get a copy strike? It's your voice saying things, but you got a copy strike? Copyright strike, I mean? But you weren't using like music in the background, right? Oh, let me follow a goal. Hey! I don't know how. So, like, no music. You could have sworn you were following me on Twitch. Well, apparently you weren't, Pickle. If I just hit me follow a goal because you joined. Oh, come on with this. Can you appeal the strike, Juniper?
Your death will be as meaningless as your
Oh, you don't know how.
The bright joy of slaying! Die, outsider!
Stop. Stop. Oh, I'll be here for a while.
The bright joy of slaying!
Ow. I'm on the phone, so you'll have to follow me on Twitch. Oh,
Die, outsider! Foxy balls! Bright joy of slaying! Die, outsider!
I don't do. I don't like TikTok because it's all. Well, no, it feels like it's just a lot of YouTube shorts, and I don't mind YouTube shorts. I like some, but I hate those ones where it's like somebody fast forward and making a cake with the same song that everybody else is using going on in the background, or like what's the really annoying ones? I love a reward is ready to be claimed. Yeah. Leveling up. Rewarding. Guess your voice is so basic, the AI loads think it's pop song voice. Bullying, Pickle. That got automodded for bullying. Automod is savage. I kinda like it though. AI loads pop song voice. No, it'll be the maybe calling somebody basic? Not that you called Juniper basic, but you know, saying her voice is basic? Perhaps? Your voice is? Your voice is basic as bullion. I mean... to be fair, I would have said like maybe if you like said your voice is a basic bitch or something, but like your voice is basic. Your voice is beautiful. That's sexual. Sorry, pickle. You're not allowed to say beautiful. Oh, I love your voice. What is going on? See, but Juniper can call you basic, but you can't say anything nice. Admin panel. I want some iron rock noses. Rock nose iron? Yeah, how many do I need? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just to be sure. Yeah, go on. We can kill those. How are people supposed to have a conversation like this? Well, it's supposed to be, I don't know, like a very PG conversation you have. Talking about like flowers and stuff. You're not allowed to say you love anything. You're not allowed to say anything's basic. Eventually it'll just be emotes. I can turn on emote only chat. But I feel like some emotes are probably more offensive than things that people say. Are you allowed to say it now, Pickle? You just weren't allowed to before. Oh. Ah, because you left out your. So you can say I love voice, but you can't say I love your voice. I don't know. Can't direct love. Why is it saying that love is sexual? It's not. Hang on, what was that noise? Yeah, I'll be with you in a minute, fellas. You just stand in the bodies of the rock noses. Love your voice. You can't. It's a weird one. It's been entertaining. I like it though. Right, so I have completed something. Oh, fragment of power. We're gonna go over and get one of those. Did I have a horse with me or did I leave my horse somewhere? Did I leave him at home? I did, didn't I? Yeah, it's fine. That's because of all those mom groups. You could be right. Yeah, but yeah, that's. I think it might be because I set it to be because you can pick the level of like auto mod you want. So it was like, you know, I think it said sexual, and I was like, yeah, I don't want any of that shit. So I picked like moderate. Not thinking it was going to lump words like love and like things that have got nothing to do with it in with it. Like if Pickle was out here declaring he loves penis, like fair enough. Maybe. But that's not. Just saying you love someone's voice is not sexual at all. Love your stream. That one's fine. Yeah. See? You can say that. Like, is it just that? Oh, you know, it's cake. I know what goes on there. I'll keep that one. I'll keep it sanitized. But oh, Nibbler, you okay? Nibbler's trying to get naps. In a bit. I'm gonna keep going though. We have things to do and stuff. But I will. I'll when I finish, I'll fix that. I think it's a little bit. What if they do it in a Barry White type of love your voice? Ooh. Well. That might be it. Yeah, I can. I've had people say that to me in a creepy fashion, but then also just in a non creepy fashion, just like a, you know. You can say you love rioting, but you can't say voice your love. Yeah, no, I think that probably could be sexual, Juniper. I think you've gone too far there. Voice your love. Let's not voice that. Let's keep that one going. Okay, so what was I doing? Yeah, we did that. I'm not gonna do the enemy forces thing. Fragment of power, that's it. You mean the man would have a chance with you? Barry, wait! It's a bit late for that, Guardian. Isn't it? Is he not dead? The Walrus of Love. Or was it the Love Walrus? I can't remember. You sure he is? Yeah, that's me. Yeah, so I mean, aye, each to their own. But there's limits to that. If the man has already passed, I don't think he should have a chance with you. That's a bit too Tina Belcher for me. I leveled up all the way out as well, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I'm gonna be so healthy. And I definitely need steel thingied. Well, obviously gotta keep the socks on, otherwise it's... Why did you try and spell gay like that? And how would that... How is... What? That makes no sense. You tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. There you go. Looks like I'm going to catch myself in the back of the head with one of these. Nibble, what are you doing? Can you not, please? Come here. Come on. Come on. Nibble. Don't be mean. Don't be mean. Feathery kids, who'd have them? Oh man, I forgot. So when I do the rock nose one, I've got to go back to that person in the cave. Well, obviously I've done the rock nose one. I need to go and hand that in to the person in the cave. I was hoping I wasn't going to have to go back there. I don't have to do it today though. I'm going to get my fragment of power. That's happening. Ow.
Great joy of slaying.
I'm not here alone. I'll teach you. I think I've mentioned a few times while playing why I'm scared of the scourge cats that you get over here. After that time that they killed me on an RP server and then camped me body, and I couldn't get my stuff back. I was playing on an RP server with Guardian, who I'm talking to on Twitch there. He wasn't on at the time. And I had AOC stuff, and I didn't really know the AOC mod properly, so I think he'd made the stuff for it. And the little bastards camped me body, and I couldn't get my stuff back. I was devastated. I don't think we played that much after that, though. Yeah, it was because the server was closing or something. But yeah, ever since then, I've been very cautious of those friggin' scourge creatures. That was weird. I had a sort of inception moment pulling up Twitch with this going, ah. Pickle wants to get beaten. Pickle probably does want to get beaten. The RP server hype. I was that Rise of Rokar or whatever they called it. Like they had that, they had the name change. And it was down here. I got fucked up by one of these things and then couldn't get my stuff back. No, I'm not ready for it. Stop it. Why are they so fast? Right, you know what? weapons aren't much better than AOC starter weapons. Kitty just wants to play. Kitty can fuck off. Get away! Jump, you idiot, jump! No, keep climbing, just jump. They should be fine because then oh, no, they're not going to be fine now that dragon got involved. Shit. Come on. Both of you. Where's the other one? Yeah, you're fine. You're not fine. Yes, you are. Oh, Howie, man. It's all happening. Why do I see socks beating someone? I don't know, Toys. I don't know. Don't put your weapons away. Getting beaten like a red-headed stepchild.
Die, outsider!
Ooh, okay. What are you doing? You're out of the fight. Don't get back in. Come here. Go there. Nibbler, I can't do this when you're on there. Nibbler. I'm here for it. Oh, yeah, because I really want to come at the camera right now. Dead. These cats will just not give in. See each other in fight? Come here.
Your death will be as meaningless as your life!
Props to me for having 3 chests going and staying insane. It's, yeah. Hey, come over. Yeah, chill, man. I have it set so they don't get plague damage. Because that's just too much. It's not fun losing a follower to something like that because Conan's not very responsive at the best of times. And yes, I'm admin, I could spawn myself some more in, but I don't want to. I want the one I have. Does anybody have... Oh, I want a fragment of power, that's the only reason I'm here. Not messing with those fellas. I might be able to get me topaz though. Let me see. Oh, not yet. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Back round the corner.
I hunger for flesh.
If they kill him, I can... He probably has a fragment. I can just swoop in and grab that one. Be a little opportunistic there. But they're not fighting with him. Okay. You're being disappointments. She's not causing any damage. Oh, frig off. Can't deal with you right now. Are you still following me? I didn't ask my follower to move there, I asked my follower to attack. can turn off plague damage for me, which is one of the reasons why I'm a bit not wanting to fight them. Because they can still stack it maybe high enough to kill us. Okay, I could do without the bird noises right now. What are you doing up here? That did nothing. Magic's piss poor. Eat. Oh no. Can you not right now? They're taking too long. If I had some like Valkyries, this would be sorted. I see the magic voices are weird and Earth places ever. Yeah. Yeah, it's more like a... I would say that noise was kind of like a Tarzan noise, not a unwielded magic kind of noise. Where are you? Are you wearing your gauntlets or not? You should be. Where's your friend? The soul magic one is just very definite. Dude, what are you doing? I'm about to go on the desk, and there's a new rule where we can't stream stuff on our phone or iPads out there. So you're gonna look though. Oh well, thank you. Thanks for turning up. Thank you for checking out the stream, Juniper. Thanks for hanging out. That's what I meant to say. Not thanks for turning up. I don't have to make sense. It's sad humor. Well, good luck. Oh, we got no dickheads. I'm just going to leave. Have they changed their mind now? Not quite. You just bitch slapped me. Can't stagger him. Fuck no. Was that a attack? And his fault that is. Actually, it isn't me. You're trying to blame Juniper for that rule, were you? I'm blaming you for that rule, Pickle. So there. Are they taking... It's saying it's stacking, but it's not damaging them. That's okay. Oh, it's going to damage me, though. Get out of there. Didn't even count. As I've been playing games and fully ignoring patrons. I don't do that shit because I like having my things. I was in a shop the other day, and the woman on the till had her phone out. She had it down in front of her, but like it was open. She'd obviously been messaging people. I was like, I don't. This is a shop. You're on the till. You can't do that. I'm not an idiot. I'm silly, but I'm not that silly. Oh. It's not even gonna let you call yourself silly. This Automod stuff. It's fun. Oh, Nibsy, ow. Do you mind? Wait, so if that are the ones by itself over there? Free stuff. Like, yeah, put it down, then pick it back up when they leave. It's just having it out in front of her, like in front of herself on the till. Like, I've worked in shops. I would get sacked. Well, I would have gotten sacked if I'd have done something like that. Like as shop floor staff, we're not allowed to have our phones out. That's different. We're supposed to be busy putting stock on shelves and dealing with customers. It's not like, why is he ignoring that NPC?
Your death will be as meaningless as your life.
It's just weird because obviously I'm not used to like cashiers or whatever we just call them front end. Not used to people being allowed to do stuff like that. The shop was small, so I'm never getting one. It's fine. Ugh. Where else can I get one from? I'm trying to think of any little places that had the little chests where I could get a fragment from. I know this isn't Sipta, but... When I get my explosive arrows, I'm gonna be having fun. Oh! Hey, Black, come on. There's a button together. Get off. She keeps doing this stuff and I'm in the middle of a fight or something. I can't get her off. This is a critical point. Do you mind? Oh, you... Frig off.
Slave.
I'm a slave again.
Be wary. The winged demons fed on the flesh.
What's this poxy balls nonsense?
They see your kind as prey. The aviary allows us to rule our empire, carrying the decrees of the triumvirate
really doesn't like me.
across the land.
I told you to attack that bat. Get back in there.
As they travel, and they are intelligent enough to never lose their way.
Where are they going?
Like you, bonded one. They make excellent servants.
Come on, Black, get out. Ah, that is ugly. And bats aren't ugly. This one just is. Have they on strike now? I'm gonna die. I can't out heal that. Backhand. Just. Complete. Oh my god, do something. I'm just telling him to move, apparently. Attack. Yes. If I was watching this, I would be having secondhand cringe. You're attacking the wrong thing. Attack that one. Tennis big green fuck, I better go back to where he's coming from. Go over there. Back over there. You. Oh my god. It's my fault for setting the attack distance to quite, is it the chase distance? Whatever it is, I set it quite short so they don't end up on a totally different part of the map than me. I might have to increase it a little bit. Death. Do you have a fragment? You do. Got it. Going home. Fast traveling home. I've been away too long. I need to make the topaz, but for the topaz, I'm gonna have to put down gem crafting bench, I think. Except I don't think I have. Be the alchemist one. Hardened bricks, insulated wood and steel. I may actually have the stuff. Is it steel reinforcements? Because I don't think I have that. Yeah. How many do I need? Like 10? 10. Yes. That's a good guess because I didn't remember. What did I get? Wood, stone, iron, stone. Oh. It did say basic, so I should have been expecting it, but I wasn't. I'm not giving the lance call, there's no point in that. But I can move. Nobody needs 60 of those. Right, the man wanted 5. I have 20. Get out of the way. Come on. I'm going back. I'm gonna leave the guys at home though. There's the other one. I'm gonna either have to get a dancer or just go and hang out in the tavern. My preferred method would be getting my own dancer. Getting eaten by a crocodile? Yeah, you are. Probably your own fault. I must have the Valkyrie armor speed buff. Nope. Leave me alone. I don't need to go back in, actually. He's not in there. Ow. stabbed your friend because you stabbed me. Praised survivor. And Denelli missed him. Okay.
Yes.
Given there's a tablet power, I've already got one of them. What do you reward me with? For a tome of knowledge. Collect them and return them to him. Yeah, I got a tome of knowledge. You remove your bracelet and craft you a tablet of power.
Trust in your ability to die might make it more interesting.
Shit, you idiot. The tome will grant you one knowledge point. One knowledge point. Are you being serious? Is it repeatable?
Waste my time, and you'll waste your life.
Oh, maybe.
True power lies with wealth.
That would be more interesting if that is repeatable. Nope, I'm not doing anything yet. Okay, so the rock nose business. Can't remember if it's in the scraps or if it's in there. I think it's in the scraps. Honey bread. Very hot. Yep. Squawk at me. Just gonna try and run for it in the dark. Again.
Oh!
No, this isn't the right one. Crap. It's that one.
Oh! Oh!
I think. I'm gonna eat some grubs. Yum. Roll, roll, roll. Maybe this one. I don't think so. Somebody's in here somewhere, I'm sure. And the one with the light coming in through. I feel like when I came here earlier, it wasn't the one. You're gonna try and knock me off. This isn't the one. Oh, yeah. Don't like that view. If it's the first one, I'm an absolute idiot. Ooh. Scary spawning place. Nope. Invisible wall. Dodgy lighting. It is this one. Yep. I might set home here so I don't have to keep... Gonna read the tomes. Can I just do... Unable to set home in this area. Shut up. Ugh. Oh well. I used it. I'm just gonna go home now, and then we can carry on with it tomorrow, maybe? Hissing like a snake behind us. Yeah, I think I'm gonna finish it up there. My voice is deciding it doesn't really want to work anymore. Which is normally what happens. I hate talking for too long. So thanks everybody for watching. Everybody that hung out. Everybody that played the What Words Are Banned game. Okay. Yeah, it's been fun. I've had fun. Bye, Guardian. Thanks everyone for watching. If you haven't already, consider liking and subscribing or following or whatever it is on that platform that doesn't cost you money. Whatever's free, go for it. And have a good Saturday, everybody. Hopefully see you tomorrow. And that